Hi, I'm Ingvild Herfindahl, and I'm going to share some of my favorite graphic novels with you. The first one, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, is not a traditional graphic novel. The author, Ransom Riggs, had a box full of creepy old photographs of children with no faces, reflections without a person, and otherwise unexplainable pictures. He wrote a book around these photos about Jacob, a teen whose grandfather always told him fantastical stories about growing up in a home for peculiar children, where they hid to avoid the monsters that were after them. Naturally, Jacob doesn't believe him until the day his grandfather is brutally murdered, and Jacob sees the thing that drags him off into the woods. In order to uncover the truth, Jacob travels to where his grandfather grew up, stumbles back in time, and meets Miss Peregrine herself, a woman who can transform into a bird and manipulate time. He meets all the children his grandfather told him about and learns that the monsters are still hunting them and that he may have led them right to their sanctuary. A traditional style graphic novel adaptation of this book was just published as well and perfectly complements the original book. Chopsticks by Jessica Anthony is not a comic book style graphic novel either. Instead, it is the story of Gloria, a piano prodigy whose father drives her relentlessly after her mother's death, and Frank, an Argentinian immigrant who moves next door. Told entirely through photos, newspaper clippings, and text messages, the book chronicles Gloria's descent, her obsession with the song Chopsticks, her breakdown, and her disappearance. But is all as it seems? What really happened? Chopsticks is also available as an iPad app where you can flip through the pages, watch embedded videos, and further explore the story of Gloria and Frank. Stitches is a memoir of David Small's tragic childhood. Small, who later became a celebrated children's author and illustrator, grew up under a distant father and a domineering mother. When a family friend sees a lump on young David's neck, the family reluctantly has it checked out. They tell David it's a routine surgery, but he wakes up missing one of his vocal cords and is unable to speak. He discovers later that he had had cancer, most likely caused by years of his father's treating David's sinus problem with doses of radiation. But his parents didn't feel it necessary to tell him. David's only escape is his drawing, and eventually a therapist who helps him see the worth in his life. The last graphic novel features the greatest superhero our world has seen, Axe Cop. Written by Malachi Nicole, age 5, and illustrated by his brother Ethan, age 29. Axe Cop was just a fun way that the brothers played together, with Ethan illustrating what Malachi would say. He posted a few comics online, and it went viral. People loved the nonsensical stories of Axe Cop and his team, including Unicorn Baby and Dinosaur Soldier, battling the bad guys from evil Planet Tinko. The good guys are good, the bad guys are evil, and the stories are always way over the top and hilarious. The best thing about Axe Cop, though, is that it immediately says to whoever's reading it that if a 5-year-old can write this, then so can you.
Created using Powtoon.